In February 2011, Boeing rolled out the 747-8 Intercontinental. There to see this latest incarnation was the father of the 747, Joe Sutter.
747-8 shows how the basic architecture of the initial airplane was right, because it looks just like the original airplane. But the thing that annoys me a little bit is I talk to the pilots that fly it, and they used to tell me that the 747-400 was their favorite airplane. Now they're saying the 747-8 is their favorite airplane.
Boeing is eager to boast about the Dash 8's latest advances.
The 747-8 is really an entirely new aircraft. By far the most fuel-efficient aircraft in aviation today. This wing is completely new, and it is a wing that results in very minimum drag, even at flying at very high speeds.
While Boeing can't claim it is the largest, it is still the longest and the fastest. In test flights, it came within 8 miles per hour of going supersonic. It is also ultra-quiet.
We've had control towers not realize the aircraft has taken off because they didn't hear it.
And when you get on the airplane, I think it's just absolutely stunning. You know that this is a 747, but it's not like any 747 you've ever seen.
But for all their boasts, the order books for the Dash 8 are pretty near empty. Airlines have been looking elsewhere to replace their now aging fleet of 747s. Is this the beginning of the end for the Jumbo? A serious rival has been Airbus's Super Jumbo, the A380. With 2 decks and a wider body, it can carry another 150 passengers. But the real threat comes from a whole new generation of aircraft with only 2 engines. Aeroplanes like Boeing's own 787 Dreamliner. These can fly as far as a 747. But because they take smaller numbers, they don't need to use big airport hubs. Instead, they can take you direct to your international destination. Less hassle and cheaper all round. How do the original creators of the 747 view this threat to their baby?
2 engines have done so well and have turned out to be such a success that they are very serious competition for any 4-engined airplane.
To me, it will still be around for a long time. But 2-engine airplanes are more efficient than 4-engine airplanes. And when we were putting this airplane together, 4 engines were flown because we didn't have the levels of engine reliability that we have today.
Whatever happens, it's likely we are going to be flying 747s for many years to come. Meanwhile, it's estimated that at any single moment, around 100,000 people are seated high in the skies in a Jumbo.
Until you're in the ground, they will be flying, certainly. I don't see an end to when the 747 flies.
I don't think the 747 is going anywhere because there are too many of them and there's too much investment in its future. So I think we're going to see them probably through my lifetime.
It will go out of service maybe 50 years from now. Who knows? When the time does come, when they're no longer flying, I think we'll all miss them very greatly.
747 was built in just 28 months and against all the odds. Its engineers take pride that their creation will be looked at with wonder well into the future.
I've always felt that the 747 was my airplane. It's part of me and I'm part of it. That's the way I like to feel about it.
The proud feeling that I have is that we did a hell of a good job. Designed a safe airplane that the pilots love to fly and little old ladies like to fly on it. So it's turned out to be quite a success.